Hello everyone, welcome fellow Vault Dwellers. It's weekend, it's Friday, time for the Turtlecast. It is Friday, yeah, correct. For a moment I was not 100% sure if I said it right. Yes, it is Friday. Sometimes I got days mixed up, but no, it's Friday. Welcome in the chat, Daniel, Cat Boxer, Kitty Bear, Spiteful Angel, Maximilian Smith, Exit, Vistrik, Andres Soner, Brian, Aluful, Emmeline Muller, RHPS, Basic Hermit, Derek Snellick, and Mookie Wilson. Welcome. Nice to see you all in here. Sorry for being 2 minutes late. Miscalculate my time on the walk. But I'm here. Slightly late. How is everyone doing? Did you manage to finish watching Fallout TV show season 2? I'm not sure if everyone did, so I will not comment yet. I will hold off with comments about it, but just to be clear, from the next week, I will definitely not hold off about Fallout TV show. If you will not finish watching until next week, that's not on me. That's not on me. The people that are most interested, I bet, will be done watching next week, the latest. So I'm giving it a little bit more time. I did watch the same day as every episode released, as I couldn't wait. So I didn't wait. I watched every episode as soon as it released. Now, let me check if there is any article or post from Bethesda. I will open Discord too. I know they posted on Discord about the maintenance, so we cover that, but I want to see if there is any article too. Let me open my chat preview on the phone as well. Without sound. Okay. You love the show? Yeah, I need to say the show was really fun. There is a lot of people complaining, and I don't understand it. Maybe you can pick on some tiny details, but let's be honest, overall show is awesome. It's really good. It's dark scenery that has followed humor. I'm only doing generalizations. I will not give examples, not yet, but I like it. Dark humor, but still a humor. And in the same time, well, like I think they are reflecting experience of a player in this TV show really well. I know some people complain it should be more serious or something like that. I don't think so. Like it's the Fallout games were never super serious. Starting from Fallout 1 and Fallout 2, they were always like dark, post-apocalyptic world, but there was humor, dark humor mostly, but there was. So it wasn't like to be super serious and never laugh and depict the world perfectly. And yeah, you can pick about some details, how they describe factions and how you feel about those factions, but I think it's mostly about our feelings when we play the game and now how it's being described and showed in a TV show. It may be slightly different feeling, but it's always a little bit different when you watch from a side than when you jump into the world and you play yourself. So overall, I rank Fallout TV show as a really good show. Really good show. Objectively, second after Silo from modern shows, Silo is really good. I need to give them, but because I love Fallout, so I like them equally. Yeah, Vault Dweller choices and everything. It's brilliant. The TV show is brilliant. No one can say otherwise. I know people will like pick on some tiny detail, something they don't like, but doesn't matter. The show is awesome. Little info or clarification. I'm pretty sure that's intentional, not not an error. There shouldn't be too much info. Most like if you ever played other games, for most part, when you play the game, it's just a one big mystery about the main plot. It's never like straightforward. Even if we go back to Fallout 2, before you figure out that there is a platform with enclave base, assuming you are doing other missions, you just know you are chasing something. You are finding some dots, and eventually you connect them, but you're just finding more and more dots as you play the game. More and more secrets about vaults, and then Brotherhood, and then random enclave encounters, and you know nothing. So that's I think the point. I think they did it intentionally, and they nail it about how the gaming experience goes. I don't know, you agree or disagree with that, but that's how I see it. They did it intentionally. So it's more and more secrets. The more answers you find, the more bigger secrets appear. As we did get a lot of answers. We did get a lot of answers and even more secrets. I like it. I just hope they don't cut the TV show. They must release another seasons. That's what I hate about modern TV shows the most. They like keep making them, making, and then suddenly cut off. And that happened to so many TV shows. Just to list like Stargate or The Expanse. They just do that to all good shows. Just randomly cut them off. That's the worst. Okay, I'm taking a look on the news. There is something about Bethesda games coming to Nintendo Switch, but not too excited because I do not own a Switch. That's not really the news for me. The mini season. Okay, so that's no other news than the Switch. I was expecting some kind of announcement or something at the end of Fallout TV show, but it didn't. It didn't happen. So fine. It didn't happen. I was kind of expecting and not expecting, because you know how it is with the hype and Bethesda. There is rarely anything to justify the hype that we create as a players and fans. There's rarely anything to really point out. I was looking about possible remasters, something about hint on them. Nothing happened. Now to open the Discord, as I will forget about the maintenance. You need to be aware, and it was moved. It's unusual timing. So let me show you the Discord post. Here we go. I will be back in the chat in a second. Just so you know, on Monday, this coming Monday, not Tuesday, on Monday, there is a maintenance. That's my time. So basically 2 hours before daily reset time. The game will be brought offline on all platforms to apply the February update mentioned above. We'll keep you updated on server status when maintenance begins next week. We also wanted to take a moment to confirm that the team is looking into reports that daily ops are not providing the expected rewards. Daily op not dropping plans, if you don't know what's happening. They are dropping common plans, word plans, instead of special daily ops plans. And what they are already fixing, I hope they will fix daily ops too. I'm surprised they just now discovered daily ops are broken. That was reported very early. So build menu, that's the fix. That's missing items. The new category in Pip-Boy, jumping all over the place. Grand Hands, Head Hands dropping 1 stars, that's supposed to be fixed. Camp items that are purchased with gold bullion not appearing. And cryo status effects not applying to enemies. I think the damage is being applied, so I don't know what they mean by damage. The cryolator does damage, it just doesn't freeze anymore. So that's the update dropping on Monday. Will daily ops be included? I have my doubts now, and my human character really need those plans. So that's a little bit of a problem, that I cannot get those plans as that's bugged. I don't like it. I need those plans. How do I farm them? I need to wait. Like, that should be priority. There's so many new players that want to farm those rare plants, and you just cannot. They do not drop. For 3 weeks now, they do not drop, and who knows for how much longer those plants will not drop. This is bad, in my opinion. This is bad that it's not being prioritized, but maybe, just maybe, they will fix it on Monday, depending how big the bug may be. Okay, back to the chat, and then we'll be going for questions as the turtle section after that. Hello there, Perty chap. Yeah, Gauss minigun was really badly nerfed, then partially unnerved, and currently we are looking at very small nerf to drop with the March update. Yeah, I agree with Spiteful Angel. From Fallout 76 players, I hear mostly, or if not exclusively, good things about the TV show. It's like, I think, pretended Fallout players that are complaining the most, or and some New Vegas fans that do not like it because they are just too big New Vegas fans to even accept other Fallout games and TV show they don't like either. There is this group of New Vegas fans that do not like any other Fallout game, and that was probably to assume that they will not like TV show either. Yeah, secrets are good. Secrets were always in Fallout. I enjoy secrets when I explore new vaults. I find them in game. The first, like the beginning, we don't know yet. Like, if you notice, there are two timelines in Fallout TV show. There is back before the war and after the war. And if we are talking about before the war, the initial scene, that's the moment that bombs dropped. We don't have connection yet, and I don't know how many seasons it will take from the events that are described step by step of Cooper Howard life before the bombs dropped to the moment that we have in opening scene. It's intentionally like that. So the opening scene is like culmination of the Cooper Howard life before the bombs dropped, but everything leading to it, it's being revealed slowly, episode after episode, season after season. Do I know if certain ghoul cards are broken? Brickwall seems broken. Didn't stagger me when I have Brickwall. Hmm. You say that the snake staggers you with his venom. Oh, I possibly have explanation that the brick wall perk updates very quickly. So if snake is hitting you with the venom and drops your glow below, I think 200 hit points, you will instantly get staggered as it will stop working. Sometimes your health bar is lagging behind, so the actual value of your health is already lower than you can see. So that's how you can get staggered. The solution to that is higher max hit points, and then you have more buffer. So you need to go more tanky to keep the brick wall working. As on my tanky goal, it is working. I didn't notice any problems. Was the best mod for Peppa Shaker? I do plan to update the guide as they did some updates to the Peppa Shaker, and I need to revisit it as well on the test server. From other test server news, it seems like they finally last week in the last week patch, but I didn't, it was not in the patch notes, so that's another surprise. It was not in the public test server patch notes, but it did happen in game that they fixed the bug causing energy weapons to do no cripple damage. Like this cripple damage bug I'm talking about when I'm explaining limb damage and how it works in my big guide video to the limb damage. This bug is fixed. So you can use energy weapons to effectively cripple limbs, which means that maybe, I didn't test yet, but maybe we'll be able to use Peppa Shaker as a laser Peppa Shaker and still cripple effectively and run it as a powerful weapon. So will no longer require classic shotgun shells. You can go plasma and laser and have full crippling power. So that's a big change. It doesn't appear, but it's a huge change with all the limb crippling mechanics we have in Fallout 76. Enclave Vertigard should work on Union. Last time I was using it, but I don't know as of today if there is any new bug or not, but it should work. Yeah, exactly. About the story of TV show. It shouldn't be exactly as it was in the New Vegas game as the timeline moved. So I don't see a problem with New Vegas not being what was in the game. And some tiny details, like someone pinpointing, oh, on the road here, there shouldn't be this thing. Oh, look, in the game, this building is slightly different place. Like, wow. Wow, you realize it's a TV show? Like, it's worse sometimes than people complaining how TV shows do not reflect books exactly. Like this, the same story all over the game. It's supposed to reflect the spirit of the game and not exact tiny details possible, because that's not possible. Video games not even using like a real physics, therefore you cannot even copy it exactly if you would try to. If Fireworks weather station, I did showcase it at some point in one of my videos when it was first time released. You don't see it? Should see it if you find my older video. It was working for me. It was fireworks on the sky. It's not really launching them per se. You don't see them fly up and exploding. You just see explosions on the sky. Yeah, we are in a good time for sci-fi movies and TV shows for quite a while. There are some bad ones, I agree. There are some bad ones and some TV shows that I don't know why were even created and are really bad. But luckily, not all of them. There are some really good ones too. The Gunslinger build is still good. Is the dome getting nerfed in March? Last time I checked, it wasn't, unless something changed recently. It shouldn't be nerfed. Quad Peppa Shaker, most likely the best. An OP build for Science Ghoul for the Carbine. Like, Carbine is not the strongest. It's strong weapon, not the strongest. But you can use with Laser Carbine. You probably would be looking for similar build like a heavy gunner, as you want to go with a bullet storm and quad effect. It's a hit up mechanic weapon. So Laser Carbine, you want to go with bullet storm. Does Deadman sprinting increases sneak speed? The problem with speed, it's currently capped at 120%. So speed demon alone puts you at max speed. You cannot increase it any further with anything. Yeah, I heard that Last of Us was supposedly bad, but I didn't watch, so I have no first person opinions. And I honestly didn't watch Star Trek Academy because I was watching the trailer and it was looking so bad that I'm a big Star Trek fan and I don't want to ruin my experience watching it. Like, I did watch every other Star Trek, but this one I'm skipping. I sound older than I look. I don't know if that's good or bad, but thank you for for your observation. And now let's go on Discord, ask the turtle section, as I forget about it and we need to answer your questions. All right. What are the best power armors going to be in March? I will cover that in a video. I will cover that. That's planned to be covered soon, the coming days. Next. Good day, Angry Turtle. I have been playing Fallout 76 for about 3 years now and have seen a lot of things in my time playing in the Wasteland, but the other day I was roaming around with my new character near the bed and breakfast house just southeast of White Spring near the train wreck where you can find two Yaoguai and came across a Yaoguai I have never seen before. It was Yaoguai Ghoul. I killed it and took pictures of it because I have never seen nor heard of one. My question is, have you ever encountered one? Yes, I did. in your many years of playing, or has anybody in the community seen one or killed one? Thank you for what you do for us in the community. I need to say they're very rare. Yeah, as you say about it, I don't encounter them often. I think I encountered them like 3 times. Usually they normal Yao guys. So I did encounter Yao guys that are good. Next, I've been playing Fallout 76 since beta, and all this time I have only seen the Yaoguai Ghoul once before. It was up at the Overlook near Monongah Mine. So yeah, they're very rare. I didn't even realize that those are so rare. Hayati. Since they nerf Burning Glove, what combination of legendary effects do you recommend to install on our compound bows? I think I would go with Furious, Vats Hit Chance, then whatever for the 3-star, really. There's not much difference between them, and pinpointers, and I would run that with Reverse Onslaught. That's gonna be strong combo, since the Burning Glove is no longer superior. Next, hello Turtle. Aside from polished and pinpointers, are there any good 4-star effects for Dom Pedro rifle? There is generally not great effect for Dom Pedro rifle because it is a weapon that is combining explosion and impact damage. But assuming you spec into relatively high crippling potential and you can get multiple limbs, you could run bullies as well on it. Bullies would be quite nice. Most of the 4-star effects, unfortunately, are very weak for all the weapons. So it's like your choices are very limited. But bullies would work if you can cripple stuff. And last, about bullies. Bullies is good because bonus will apply to both impact and explosions. The same as polished applies to impact and explosion. Pinpointers only applies to impact, does not apply to explosion. That's why pinpointers is not really so great. I mean, it's good, but it's way better on other weapons without explosive effect. Next, I'm currently a carnivore using almost max damage build and mudfruit juice for the crit damage. But my Gauss Mini only hits for like 700 to 800 damage and 1400 on crit. I don't know why. I try to use the most damage per cards and perfect legendary modes for the Gauss and armor. Do you know why? Is being a herbivore really that impactful? Herbivore will not change too much. By those damage numbers, it sounds okay. It depends what you are hitting. Like the damage numbers on different enemies will be different. Assuming it's probably Guardian that we are talking about by those numbers. If you are running Gauss that has built-in 2-shot effect, so we need to multiply it all by 2 to have actual damage per shot. I think it's looking decent. If you copy my build for the Gauss Mini exactly, then that's probably all the damage you can get. You can even see my video with maximum damage possible, but that's on the snake. So I was doing showcase on the snake when damage numbers are much higher because damage multiplier to Snake Eye is much higher than multiplier to other enemies' weak spot. Gauss Rifle or Mini? I assumed Mini. Yeah, it's Mini. I think it was edited to add Mini. And something pop up here. Oh, we do have update on public test server. So later on, we'll see if that's impactful. As usually, if there is something to talk about in those patch notes, I will drop a video. If there is nothing, I will not. But if there will be at least 1 or 2 impactful things, I will talk about it. So I will keep you updated about those patch notes. If only bug fixes, I will not talk about it. There is like no point talking about bug fixes for public test server, as those bugs are usually specific to public test server, so you didn't ever experience them on live game, but they happened on the test server. Therefore, those bugs not need to be discussed. It's just confusing for some. And yeah. That's everything from the Discord. Back to chat I go. Oh, Atom Sale. Yeah, Atom Sale is ongoing right now. I already did purchase some bundles. Surprisingly, second time in this year. I mean, not 2026, but in 12-month period, it's a second sale. Usually, it's only once a year. Maybe because of the TV show just ending, so atoms are cheaper. And if you ever want to buy atoms and then use them. It's much better idea to buy one big package during the sale for later than buy some small packages if you are short on atoms. Just buy one big one. Since I started buying the big ones on sale, my expenses on atoms dropped quite drastically. And I do need a lot of them as I like to review cool stuff that appears in Atom Shop. And I'm collecting basically all Power Armor paints. So I need those atoms. Plus, I'm doing season reviews early when the season drops. So I need lots and lots of atoms. I'm spending, if you are curious what I'm spending, I'm probably spending, not counting Fallout First, on atoms alone, I'm spending between 2 and 300 quid a year. So that's significant amount. But I wouldn't spend as much if not the fact that I'm making content for all of you. So I wouldn't spend as much. If I would be just buying for myself, I would probably be getting Fallout First and like 2 packages a year for those atoms. So like 40 quid, 40, 50. I don't know exactly how much. It's 20 something. So under 50 quid on atoms, I would be spending by myself, if not the content, with the content, 200 to 300. Enclave Plasma is still the best to solo the Guardian. Especially with Dragon Flame method, when you go one-shot the shield with Dragon and then follow up with Enclave Plasma Flamer. But there is one more method, Elder Hawk method. I need to upload the second one too for you. It's very interesting. And easier. Easier. A little bit slower, but easier to do and still endgame. I don't know why Yao Guai ghouls are rare, but they are. Electrician for Don Pedro, you can, absolutely can electrician. I'm just like, I cannot get to using electrician. The flash, whenever this effect trigger, it's tiring for me. I cannot play with electrician weapons for extended periods of time. I can play with them a little bit, but I don't like those flashes in my face all the time. If I could switch off those effects, I would use it more. Like, I just want it to happen, but be barely visible. Could I have all explosions to be barely visible for myself? That would be awesome, Bethesda. Make it more eye friendly. Let us tune down explosive effects and flashes. Kitty Bear, you are spending 40 bucks per month roughly? Or you are talking about my expenditure? Mine will come up to a similar number. Okay. Did I miss anything? Do you have any more questions? Let me know. And I did the Maximus role-playing build. Maybe I will upload it. I don't know. There's live stream about it. Maybe I will upload it. I'm not sure, as it's like role-playing. It's not something min-maxed for anything. It's like how I imagine Maximus and making his gear work, like his endgame gear. His gear from the end of season 2. Yeah, chameleon deathclaws really rare because of levels. Yeah, max level deathclaws are not chameleon. With Grenadier, electrician is barely visible. It's very visible for me. I don't know how you do that. How you do that, Kitty Bear? It's always in my face. The only way I can avoid that if I move forward while reloading. So then the electrician effect will not flash in my face. But if I move backwards, it's in my face. If I stand still, it's in my face. Yeah, there need to be a setting for those explosive effects. They too blinding. Too blinding. The effect is too strong. Hello, Basil. Did I miss anything? I think not. We chat about Fallout TV show, all the Fallout 76 news. We'll be talking more about TV show next week when everyone will already watch it. So then we can talk more. I don't see any more questions. So in that case scenario, we'll be heading now for a member hangout to do our dailies. Then I will be waiting for any news about the update from the public test server. Oh, and there is one more question. Is AP cost for weapons per shot? I just saw your minigun near Infinite VATS video. I was wondering if Gauss Mini can do the same. Yeah, the AP cost is per shot. So you need to take into account the fire rate and the cost, and then you will figure out how much you are draining per second. Maybe, yeah, Kitty Bear, maybe it's because your 55-inch screen that it's different. I do not have 55-inch screen. I have standard PC monitor, which is, I don't know, 20 something, 26, 7. It's not big. So next time, everyone, thank you a lot for joining this Turtlecast. See you tomorrow on our regular live stream, either public test server or live game. I didn't decide yet, so we'll see. And as usually, have awesome weekend, everyone. Bye. Take care.